Hey, lovelies. This is Janelle, the relationship coach behind The Successful Invisible. And recently on social media, I found some wonderful tips that every woman needs to follow when dating, especially now in this new year. It sounds crazy at first, but it's very, very accurate. And that dating tip is be useless to a man. Okay, so let me break that down. Being useless does not mean being helpless. Being useless means you are no longer going to solve a man's problems or be a soft spot for him to land and allowing him to use your resources. This instantly will reveal if this man really wants to be with you or he like the thought of what you could provide for him or what he could use from you. If a man needs you in order to function, he is not ready to be a partner. And if he gets upset when you set a boundary about what you are going to pour into him in terms of solving his life's problems, issues, etc., he's very insincere. He just wanted to use you. Being useful to a man creates role confusion. It breeds exploitation, resentment, and contempt, right? It's a very weird dynamic. And I'll give you a great example where this is, we're seeing this in social media. So, as we know, Todd and Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta are getting a divorce. I made a video about that a little while ago. And one of the things that we can clearly see that Todd found attractive about Candy was her level of success, right? As they've seen the clips of older, videos where he's talking about this whataboutism and proposing all these scenarios about if they separate or, all woo, woo, woo. This was even before they got married. You can clearly see he was trying to figure out the angle at which to approach her and kind of get access to her stuff, right? And he wanted to live a lifestyle that he clearly could not support on his own because he had not reached that level of success. It's not a knock on him. That's just an observation. However, we also see now that their marriage is ending, all of the little snarky things he said through the years basically coming out or telling her she's too old, telling her she's washed up, telling her she's not that girl, telling her like all these things. Because though he wanted to be in her presence to enjoy her lifestyle, he did not like her. And he has a level of resentment, right, toward her for the level of success she has and for the fact that he can only have the lifestyle he has had these past 10 plus years because of her. So he's resentful. He has definitely has some very contemptuous feelings towards her. And the exploitation, I think Candy's a little different. I don't think their relationship is an example of exploitation per se. We see that a lot more with some of the other things on social media. But you can see the resentment, right? You can see that he is very bitter that he wants the lifestyle, but in order to have access to it, he has to be with her, right? So women are not meant to be a man's maid, manager, therapist, or lifestyle or life coach. Like that's not your job, is to manage a man. Your job, if you want it to be, is to be in a equitable partnership with a man. The moment you start doing both the emotional labor and the practical labor, you step into the masculine responsibilities that he should be holding. As you've heard, I forget the creator who says this, but make men hold their own nuts. It's true. Do not ever be useful. Don't be Barb the Builder for any man. So just really think about this when I say this. Be useless to a man, meaning you can really judge and assess if he wants to be with you for the sole purpose is he likes your presence, he likes your energy, and he likes the way you two engage with one another, versus he likes you for your resources. He likes you because you take on the burdens of things he needs to be doing in his own life for himself, etc. So just remember that. It sounds a little out there, but be useless to a man. And it will quickly clear out any attempted users, homosexuals, etc. From your life.
I will never let a man use me with a capital N. Never let a man use me. Let me tell you something. I am the most unusable person ever. If you ever tell me your problem, I am going to act as if I just heard the worst news ever. And I'm going to ask you this simple question. What are you going to do about it? what are you gonna do about it? And I'm gonna seem so like, oh my God, like distraught, like damsel in distress, like, oh, what are you gonna do about it? It's never gonna be, what are we gonna do about it? It's never gonna be, oh my God, I can help you. Oh my God, what do you need from me? Never. It's always gonna be, what are you gonna do about it? When you make yourself seem useless, you cannot help anybody, the mooches leave. And you're giving that man the ability to be the big dog in the situation, and he can handle himself, because men don't need our help. They don't need our help. This world was meant for men to thrive. If a man needs your help, run. Literally run. If a man needs your help, run. A man does not need a woman's help. This world is a man's world. We just got our rights 50 years ago. How could we ever help a man? We live in a patriarchy. How could we help a man? Men thrive in this world. We have to work twice as hard to just be half as good. And men, this is your world. Why do you need a woman's help? So if a man needs your help, run.
Be the most useless you can be as a woman. Yes, you heard me right. What I mean by being the most useless you can be is being the most useless you can be in a relationship with a man. Actually, it's a secret key to be the happiest, the most beautiful in a marriage or in a relationship. You must be useless for a man. Don't be useless for yourself. Give yourself everything. You deserve everything, but you have to give it to yourself, not to a man. Because the moment you will start playing the maid, I'm sorry to say that, but the moment you will start cleaning, cooking, and managing everything, you will become his servant. We have forgotten, nowadays, women tend to forget that women don't bring anything material to the table. We bring intangible things. We bring intangible value. We inspire men every single day. We give life. We validate them. We give them energy. They do a lot for women as well. I'm not saying that they're useless. Absolutely not. But men bring material things, material value in a woman's life, and women brings intangible things and intangible value in a man's life. Because once you start being useful to a man, you actually embody both roles. You embody the masculine and the feminine role all at once. And this is exactly where a lot of women start embodying both masculine and feminine roles. They start embodying masculine and feminine duties. After that, unfortunately, it's gonna be done for you because the man you're with is gonna take advantage of you.